Howdy friends, and welcome back to Cave Story Plus. In the last one, we rescued Kazuma, and we also brought back Professor Booster from the Bushlands, and we brought them back here to the Mimiga village and learned that the doctor has located the location of the red flowers that he will use to destroy the Earth. So now, we are going to be heading onwards to the sand zone in hopes of being able to stop him. Let's go! Let's do some shoots. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Oh no! I shot her! Whoops. Oh my. I've never seen a blonde person before. Our fireballs are a little bit low for some reason. I don't need missiles, thank you. Dorito chips! More Doritos! Oh, it's fine. You know what? We probably won't level it up. More like platforming segments in this area. Oh, they all disappeared. Well, you know. I guess you can't have too many Dorito chips. That'll be unhealthy. So let's go in here. It seems like it's like a restaurant or a winery or something. Sand Zone Residence. Ah! Hey! Look, a visitor after such a long time. I know what you want to do, but you better wake up. The Mimiga aren't the enemy. They're totally harmless. I feel sorry for you. I'm on the Mimiga side and not gonna lose to you. I like how she was smiling the entire conversation. Immediately equip the fireballs, because obviously they are my favorite weapon in this game. They carry so many battles, like they still carry the next like 2 bosses. And then I never use it again. Oh no! So you just kind of shoot and win. That's the strategy. No, you basically just have to jump over the bullets, make sure that you keep the Mimigas down, otherwise they'll be pretty annoying. That boss can be pretty tricky the first time, but it's not that bad. Especially compared to later ones. You got me. We've been defeated. Do you plan on disposing of the Mimiga? Nah. Oh! Well, I wish we had this conversation first before you tried to shoot me. Are you on the Mimiga side too? I know, it's not their fault. I'm Curly Brace. I've been with these little ones since before I can remember. I don't recall anything before that. Apparently it's so-called memory loss. I may have been a Mimiga killer just like the other robots. Ooh, your Polar Star, it's thrashed pretty badly. Want to trade it for my machine gun? Now, this is interesting. The machine gun is way better than the Polar Star. However, if you trade it, you will not be able to get the best ending, and you will not be able to get the best weapon. So we are going to refuse. After this playthrough is done, I will show off what all of the weapons that I won't get on this playthrough, because I want the best ending. I'll show off what they do, because there is... There's 2, I believe. Oh yeah? You can come back anytime if you end up changing your mind or something. And we unlocked Curly's costume for player 2. So, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, there is another item you get if you use the machine gun instead. But anyways. Yeah! I want to eat some tasty fish, yeah! You must remove the curse to move the sunstones. Be careful with those sand crocs. They'll bite suddenly if you dare walk directly on the sand. And they'll take a big chunk out of you. Are you looking for red flowers? The odd lady named Jenka might know something about them. Oh yeah, one thing. If you go to her house, you should take the dog next to the bed. The bed next to the dog. Look in the next room. Ooh! Oh, she's gonna say the same thing. So yeah. This character, Curly Brace, is interesting because I believe earlier in development she was not going to be in the game. Now this character, we don't actually know his name yet, but in earlier development you could see from artwork that remember when we rescued Sue from the egg corridor? Basically, what was the letters that were written on his hat spelled out Curly Brace, which is the name of this character, of course. And obviously this character is important since the other character mentioned her being our blonde pal. So that was sort of foreshadowed. And obviously you can see that she's very similar as like a character to us, since she definitely also seems to be another robot, just like us. And also, actually no, I'll show it off later, just in case something bad happens. Arf! I shall bring him along. We got the dog. Hajime, Jenka's pet dog and leader of the bunch, lost while looking for his siblings. He likes Curly's place. Now, let's go heal. Something interesting about this room is, if we press minus, you can see that there's like a little like passage if you jump up here. To the left. And you kind of have to feel your way along using the map. And see that where I'm standing, one square up and one square to the left. Right here, press down and check. And there's a treasure chest containing Curly's panties. Charming. We will not question it, but I don't know what to say to that. Anyways, let's move on. They mentioned to remove the sun curse, or whatever it's called. And also that there is an old lady further up ahead. So these things are very suspicious. We can't move these yet, but we will be able to soon. Now this bit can be definitely pretty tricky for first timers. These enemies, once you destroy them, they will make a bunch of babies, I guess. Imagine your last line of defense was making children. Just on the spot. If we jump up here, we get another life capsule. So now we're pretty high up now. We're at 31. Just do make very certain not to step on the sand down below. Ah, shoot! No. Well, that didn't work out. Make sure not to step on the sand down below, because the crocodiles will just, yeah, like that one Mimiga said, they will take a bite out of you. And that is definitely not a lie. Now, you want to kind of stay high up, because if you go... Well, I tried to stay. I fell down at the very last area. That's fine, we can just make our way back up. We can jump up here, or not. Why am I really bad at this? There we go, that's better. Where this paw is on the stone, just jump up here. And there's a save point, but don't want to do that yet. There's another dog here. Zzz. Do you want to bring him along? Yes, I do. This is interesting. So we have two dogs now. We have Nene, a beautiful dog belonging to Jinka. This one dreams the day away with long, long naps. The days, not the day. The fireball is very good in this area because it doesn't actually break these blocks. So you can just stay up here at the top without worrying, basically. And we are now... Alright! We are now towards, like, the end of the area. So this is a healing spot. Don't step on where the bones are because there's another crocodile there. Also, I just want to let you know, this area is big. Like, really big. And also, that dog up there, the one that was up near the paw stone up there, that wasn't there in the original version of the game. In the original 2004 release. That was in a different location. That Balrog, he's blundered yet another time. You have a lot of spirit. However, to come all the way here, you're a bit troublesome. You want to take me on? Oh, it doesn't seem like it'll be necessary. Bye now! Now, fireballs, just spam. Spam. Yeah. This isn't too bad. Alright. Just make sure he doesn't land on you, because that does a lot of damage. And just keep... Ooh, that was close. That wasn't too bad. I took care of that thing quite nicely. And we defeated Omega. The curse on the Sunstones is lifted. And that is how we proceed. Sweet. Alright. Wee! 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 This is fun. Let's skip everything. Oh my goodness! I can't see it. Oh! I never knew that. I guess there's a bunch of, like, invisible enemies that drop hearts. Okay, that's actually good to know. I actually didn't know that. You learn something new every day, I guess. Alright, let's go back all the way. This is definitely the backtracking area of the, well, actually, I'm pretty sure the bushlands was even more... Oh, whoops! It was more backtracky. I didn't actually mean to use my missiles, but you know what? Let's... We'll be okay with it. Since we lifted the Sunstone curse, we can actually go down here now. And as you can see, there's another Poor Stone leading to another passageway. So let's go down here, and obviously, we're probably going to get another dog. Not probably, we are definitely going to get one. And it's stuffed inside a chest for some reason. That's weird. It's a dog. I like how we're stacking them on our heads. You can't do that in the original. You can only grab one at a time. We got the life capsule. Max life increased by 5. So... Oh, actually, I guess we can just read all of them at once we get the others. So... the Mimiga said to bring those dogs to Lady Jenka, which is in that house over there. That blue one. Jenka's house. But we don't want to do that just yet, because I just want to show how funny it looks when you stack all dogs stacked on top, because there are more than 3. And there are a bunch of like healing things and missiles. And you can see a dog over there. Probably couldn't in the original since, you know, it wasn't in widescreen at all. This is a good spot to use the bubble gun. What's it called? The bubbline? Bubbline? I don't know how you pronounce it. I always pronounced it bubbline. Alright. Oh, I ran out. I'm spamming it too much. Alright, and now we can jump up here. And obviously, of course, it has to be troubling for us. So, a lot of rooms like this, you know, it's always good to use the dark, the map, sorry, in the dark. Those bones down there, once again, that's a crocodile, so you don't want to go down there. And you sort of have to feel your way around. Woof, woof, woof! I shall bring him along. And now we have 4 dogs, and they're all getting, like, squished into the ceiling, which doesn't seem very good, but, you know, we'll just live with it. Ah! So, we are meant to bring all these dogs back to Lady Jenka. This is very different in the original game. You could only grab one at a time, and I guess that was one of the few rough parts in the game, is just going back and forth getting all the dogs. It didn't mind me in particular, but it did definitely make this my least favorite area in the game. The music's still pretty good, it's just sort of annoying, grabbing all of them. But another thing that's good is just being able to stack them all on your head is hilarious. They're so cute. They kind of look like Snoopy, actually, from Peanuts. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Whoops. Mick. Oh, shoot. I accidentally skipped one. Mick, Jenka's pet and an adept treasure hunter who loves chests. He loves sleeping inside any chest he can find. Shinobu, another of Jenka's lovable puppies. This poor little one suffers from bad vision, so he sticks to dark places. Kekeru, best with a bone. Jenka's pet hides so many bones in so many places, it's hard to keep track of them. Alright. And that's all of them. Sweet. That went well. So, yeah. This was definitely different, especially because, oh man, because one of the puppies, the one that was the second one that we found, was located in a completely different location. Hi. Oh, that's my doggy. You've returned him to me. That was very nice of you. There's more where that came from. What? The red flower? Oh yeah. Our favorite toaster, or suitcase. I still don't know what he is. How you doing, Artie? Oh, it's you, Balrog. You look good. How's my stupid daughter been lately? Ha! Stupid daughter. You mean Misery? She's also fine. A new master has appeared. This time, the surface will finally be ours. Are you still trying to do that? I'm not here to cause you any trouble. I just came by to pick up the key to the warehouse. You know, the warehouse with the flower seeds. Huh. I have no idea what you're talking about, Balrog. Is that so? You're just pretending that you don't know? I see now. You're going to betray us then. Is that it? You'll be sorry. Well, that's threatening. A new master. It must be another idiot at it again. Is that just like a commentary on all like villains just in general? Is people just being really stupid? About my dogs. I have 4 more still. My little pups. But these legs of mine are so very weak. Sorry for the inconvenience, but would you mind finding the rest of my dogs for me? We have 4 other dogs, so you can tell that there's going to be a lot of dialogue, and I apologize. Arf! You're fast. Yeah, really. This is certainly one of my beloved little dogs. By the way, you must be a soldier from the surface. It's been a long time since all these robots just like you came to this island. They were responsible for the deaths of so many defenseless Mimiga, and for the lives of the brave men and women who tried defending the Mimiga. Due to the effects of consuming the forbidden red flower, the cornered Mimiga became utterly rabid. They fought back viciously against the robots that had invaded their island. Who knows? Had there been no red flower, it's very possible that the Mimiga on this island might have been annihilated. 3 more left. I know you can do it. Ooh, definitely. That one's mine. Gave her the dog. Thank you so much. This one makes 3. Have you ever seen an enraged Mimiga? Eating the red flower will make me stronger. A great many of the Mimiga believed this and chose to eat the red flower. Then and only then did they fight back against the battalions of robots. But, do you know what happens afterwards to a Mimiga filled with such rage? It was so terrible. Perhaps they couldn't control themselves. Well, most of the Mimiga who consumed the red flower were never to be seen again. They went missing. I heard a rumor that they supposedly made it down to the surface, where the humans live. The thought of the enraged Mimiga anywhere close to the surface, with humans, if it's really true. Do you yet realize it? Do you realize how dangerous the red flower actually is? 2 more pups. You are the popular one! You are the popular one. Sorry. My dogs aren't very fond of troublemakers either. I really do appreciate all your hard work so far. Yeah, and they're heavy, stacked up on top of my head. Is it the warehouse key that you're after? The same warehouse that contains all the red flower seeds in it. It doesn't matter to me who you are, understand? Why didn't we burn them before? I can't give you the key to the warehouse, sorry. Opening the warehouse. That would be foolishly allowing an encore of the same tragedy from before. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Only 1 more to go. Indeed, that's the last one. You've done me a great favor gathering my pups. Come back in a bit. I'll have something to reward you for your effort. Now, interestingly enough, if we go out here, something happens. Now, this scene will play out slightly different. We would be getting all 4 pups one at a time, bringing them back, so the talking wouldn't just all happen at once. You do it like over time. You would get the 5th pup, bring it back, and then that would happen. And then this scene plays out. I have the warehouse key. Alrighty then, see ya. Wait! Oh, it's you. The key! The key to the warehouse was stolen by Balrog. Please, stop them. They'll unleash rabid Mimiga, possessed by the red flower against the surface. Wait, please take this with you. And we got a life pot. I will talk about that in a moment. Use it and your life will be fully restored, but just once. Well, I guess she explained it for me. So it's just a single-use item that is a full restore, so it's very good. But you can only use it once, and there is only one of it in the game. So, you would be bringing the 5th dog back, then this scene would play out, and then you would give her the final dog, and she would give you the pot. So that scene plays out slightly differently. I know too much about this game because I love this game. This is definitely like, this is my top 3 games full time. Alright, and now... now we just have to make our way all the way to that warehouse. As we slowly level up, I guess. Whee! Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Oh, that's a lot of XP. Sweet. Alright, I think it's a good time to use the Bubblin. Bubbles! Bubbles is like the name of an enemy in Zelda, isn't it? Like those skulls or something. Platforming! Oh, that's such good accuracy. That's alright. Oh gosh, don't you dare hit me again. Alright. I will talk about the final dog in a moment, because that was also different. Ow! This is going to be like a perfectly timed video, because I'm going to finish this area, and it's going to be moving on to the next area. Like, it's just all really well timed! Now, you can hold down to, like, check what's down below. Ow! You absolute muppet! Ah! There's so many! Oh, no. That did not go well. Now my bubble gun is not very good. Well, it's alright, but it's not like amazing. Oh yeah. You know what? I really... You know what? Why not? Let's go check what that sign says. Sand zone has walls that can be passed through easily. Look for markings on the walls. Oh. That is right. I guess I just wanted to check what that sign said, because I don't really want to leave any stone unturned in this game. It is one of my favorites, so I'm quite excited to share it with someone who has potentially maybe not ever played it or something. It's like, I love Mega Man games, but this is like on a whole other level as well. Like, I think Mega Man's pretty fun, even though I've played like 2 of them at this moment in time. Alright, so if you came here earlier, that door would be locked, and obviously that's the warehouse and they have gone inside. If you go up here, health, save point. So, we're going to move on. So, that dog that we saw up in the top segment, the middle top segment that was hidden in that passage that you needed the portal to access, that was not there originally. That was actually up there on this platform. So not only did you have to take all dogs one at a time, you'd have to go all the way here to the warehouse, go all the way back, and then come all the way here yet again. Now, let's move onward. I pressed up, not down. Great Doctor, all the red flower seeds have been harvested. Good. By the way, the flowers blooming there, are they the demon flowers? I like how all my villain accents are just posh British voices. Yes, sir. Well, well. Such an ominous flower. Unexpected, to say the least. My great doctor, would you like to eat one? No, that won't be necessary. Well, why don't we sample it by using a mimiga instead? Yes, I agree. No! No, it's the best one. Huh? Here? Wah! Hey, where are you going? Balrog, make her eat a red flower. Got it. Man, this is really gruesome. Please, don't! Eat it! Eat it! Stop now! Oh yeah. Good timing. Toroko, are you alright? King? Oh, my head. No! You're that doctor! Indeed, I am the doctor, and your new leader. I should say it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Tell me, is there something you would like to do with that sword of yours? I'm going to kill you! And that was a pretty pathetic attempt, but oh well. Without the power of the red flower, they are weak. Ooh, you're that persistent soldier from the surface. You have perfect timing. They're all yours, a small gift from me to you. There's no need for you to thank me. Handle them, will you? And now we have to fight Toroko herself. Oh, poor Toroko. You feel really bad about fighting her. Or at least I do. Ow! So once again, I recommend the Fire Flower. The Fire Flower? That's a Mario. Well, we are using fireballs and we are surrounded by red flowers, so it's not super far off, I guess. Ow! You know what? Let's try it. I don't use the missiles much. Let's do that. I still don't like the missiles very much. Alright, so as you can see, there's definitely like a pattern going on. Ow! Oh my goodness. And that did 10 damage. I'm getting low in health. Now, I will say, once you finish up with this boss fight, make sure that you don't last. Like, you don't have too little health afterwards. Like, make sure you have at least a bit of health to spare after this boss, because you can't get healed for a little while, if I'm being honest. And it looks like we defeated her, unfortunately. Defeated Rabid Toroko. A nice detail I like here is that they don't actually play the victory theme that happens after each boss. And we unlocked her costume for player 2. Another interesting thing is that in the original version, she would actually just poof, like out of existence, but I like having her here. Gah. I can't help you anymore. Will you avenge me? And we got his weapon, the blade. Oh yeah! This creep is still following us around. Sorry. You're still alive. There was one back then too. A tough little robot like you. There'll be no end to this if we try to take you head on. I'm sending you to the labyrinth. And you too. Eh? What the heck? Ha ha ha! That was refreshing! You've hit the ground floor. Where is this place? You were thrown down here by the witch Misery too. Poor little guy. The island's junk is stored here. Once you're in here, you'll never be able to get out. No response. The switch for this door is supposed to be all the way up top, but the footing's real bad. I've fallen so many times that I've broken my leg. It won't open. We have a very vertically oriented stage here. It's like Kid Icarus or something. Maybe Ice Climber, except that game sucks. Kind of. Alright. Well, we accomplished a decent amount. Stretch, yawn. Woo! Unfortunately, two of our good friends have died, not just one, two. And I really like how they handled that scene. There's nothing overdramatic about it. It's just a thing that happens and it is what it is. But we can't give up. We have to keep pressing onward until we can save the island. And also the surface by extension. Thank you all so very much for watching and have a fantastic day. See ya!